sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I'm a sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com. We teach you how to bet like a pro. And today we're talking about kind of a tutorial on PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a DFS site that you can wager on, do very, very well on with the OddsJam tools, and make some money. We're going to show you how to, as a beginner, set up an account, get that opened up, get it funded, and actually place some bets. So if this is you and we want to get you off and running and started, this is the place to be. Let's get going. All right, guys, welcome to PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a DFS site where you can make $100 right out of the gate. Initial deposit, you're going to get a sign-up bonus, and I highly recommend you do that once you get your account set up. You're actually going to go to this area to get started and get that account registered and enrolled. Funding's very easy, guys. Funding can use bank card, credit card, whatever you got. It happens pretty much instantaneously, but I do want to point out something very helpful. I'm trying to give as much information and help to you out of the gate as this beginner's tutorial will happen to come out and be structured right away to make money using this. But I do want to tell you 30 states are in, and that's awesome, but every state's a little bit different. I'm in Colorado, and I've learned that we have certain parameters and certain things we can do that maybe in other states that, they have other games or other methods that PrizePicks offers. And so it really is a state-to-state regulated type of thing. And I'd recommend that you get in touch with the folks at PrizePicks just to ask them specifically, state-specific questions, because it will definitely vary in each state. But doesn't mean you can't be profitable and make money in Colorado using PrizePicks. It's just you'll be again, have to follow a certain strategy or a certain policy that they have on, certain types of games that they'll allow, DFS, etc. So that's my first tip. The other thing I'm going to have to talk to you about is over here on the right-hand side, they do have a how to play tab. It's kind of cool. It's going to give you more details and more specifics about the different types of games they have available. And what I mean by that is, again, you can do anywhere from 2 to 6 player wagers, player bets. And again, some types of wagers have 5 or 6 wagers, and some have 2 and or 3. So it can really vary whether you're doing just 2 players, 2 picks, or all the way up to 4, 5, and 6. So again, you're going to be able to get registered, get your identity verified, and do your quick deposit. And again, you're going to be able to choose from the 2 to 6 player offerings that they have. And I'm going to show you how to place a bet, get that, and how you would go about that strategically using OddsJam. And again, you can use this over and over again. Got some nice educational videos here to check out. And again, if you have any questions for their customer service, I'd highly recommend using them. My concept is to show you the general tour of the site, show you how easy it is, and then also show you strategically how to use OddsJam to mathematically profit and do very, very well making money at PrizePicks. So let's take a look. All right, guys, so the first method that I would use and use heavily is the positive EV page. The positive expected value page is one of the betting tools that OddsJam offers. And you can see right out of the gate here, you have a 3.69% edge in the markets. This betting size is something that's based on the Kelly criterion for what I have plugged into this. But basically what you're going to see here is it gives you the game, gives you the actual wager. So this is a player steals and blocks with Jaren Jackson over 3.5. You can see comparatively it's at -119. The odds are at -119 at PrizePicks. And of course, this is going to be one of the 5 or 6 pick flex games that they have to offer. They have different odds at the -137. We'll show you that here in 1 second on the odds screen at OddsJam. But this is a good play. This is a solid play, and one that you would use, because the no vig odds with OddsJam are about a -129. So what this is saying is the average market price and the price that this is probably more should be, you're getting it at a nice value, a nice discount here. And so this would be one selection that we'll be using to input and show you how to place this, along with another one here shortly. But definitely the positive expected value page is one of the stops to gather information to submit into your PrizePicks selections to make some cabbage. All right, guys, another tip to profitability is using the odds screen at OddsJam. You can actually do some organic research on your own. And what you can do is come here to get into the markets, to get into the player prop markets. And I'm going to open this up. All right, guys, as I mentioned, I'm going to open this up and open up all these markets. If you scroll down, you can find the player props. And what I'm going to do here is just kind of randomly pull up one. Let's do player assists. All right, we're going to jump into player assists. And this is going to open up the markets that PrizePicks and the odds and all the different sports books offer. Okay, as I mentioned in the odds screen here on player assist, the NBA, you can see all the offerings here across the top. So it shows you the best odds, shows you the OddsJam perfect line, and of course over here on the right hand side you can see the minus 137 and the minus 119. Again, very, very unique with PrizePicks. They have a fixed rate, so to speak, a fixed cost, if you will, on their offerings. And so what you can do is use this to your advantage, because certainly, this would be one that you would not take advantage of, this Darius Garland. It's definitely under, you're getting a better price at Bet Rivers, but there's going to be some in here that are going to be shown to be a good value using the PrizePicks selections that they have to offer at the minus 119 or the minus 137. So using this information, again, whether you're doing the 2 to 4 selections or the 5 and 6 flex picks, something that's going to be very, very helpful to use this. And again, I just kind of randomly pulled up this particular market in player assist. You can certainly jump into any market you want, any game you want. It's just a vast amount of information. We'll jump into player blocks here just for fun to see what it has. All right, not much in the player blocks area. So again, you can move on and keep searching to any of these areas. But this is another area that I wanted to point out that's a great place to dig up some homework and some research. And the next stop I'm going to show you is another method to identify value. All right, guys, another stop here at the OddsJam tour is using the slate of NBA games. So I went to the sports, the NBA slate. I was going to randomly pull up a game here. We'll jump into this Knicks-Hawks game just for random purposes. And again, I want to remind you, there's a free 7-day trial at OddsJam. So if you want to use this tool for free for 7 days, you can get all the information, all the data, and take advantage of all the tools they have to offer. So let's jump into player points just for giggles. I'm going to show you an example here of what you can find just by doing a little hunting, a little research. And again, you may have a specific game, you have a specific player, and you can quickly go through that to identify the value here. So again, here we have PrizePicks and the minus 137 and the minus 119, depending upon where you're going to be, which game type you'll be playing at. You can see right here is a good example of what you would use this minus 119 at PrizePicks with on Murray over 19.5 points. So what you would do is you kind of jot that down and keep that handy, because we're going to we'll put that one in as an example, along with the Tyler Hero bet that we had earlier. So over 19.5 with Murray. And again, this is in the Hawks-Knicks game. You can scroll down and find more data, more information. Here's another good one. So again, this is at minus 119. You can pick up the under 14.5 with quickly, and we'll write that one down too, under 14.5 with quickly, player points. And the concept here, guys, is that you're paying minus 119. The average market price is minus 128. So this is the value. This is how you're betting like a sharp. The market is 125, 136, 129, 125, 130. Why would you pay 133 when you can get this for 119? So the green highlights here are your best price and your best shot. So that's how you can quickly identify where you'd want to be. Another example here, you could maybe play the under in Julius Randle, under 26. Okay, you get a little market value there. But we're going to go with those two. I'll show you how to input those into PrizePicks and how you would submit those and start to make some money. Okay, so we're back at the PrizePicks. We're going to input a couple of those selections. We mentioned the over 4.5 rebounds for Tyler Hero, so you could go here. There's all of the different markets, type of DFS markets, the rebounds, assists, block shots, steals, etc., etc. You can go there and quickly pull up the Tyler Hero information you're going to be wanting. You could also type it in here. So if we wanted to pull up Tyler Hero's information, we mentioned the over 4.5 rebounds, which is interesting because it was about 4.5 earlier, but for this purpose, we're going to say more. If it lands on the number, it's a push. Okay, so we're going to keep that on hand. And then the other one we were going to input was the quickly points, I believe. We'll hit that one. We'll add that one next. And we'll do the quick search here. Again, you're doing 4, 5, and 6. We had quickly points. I believe that was under 14.5. So we're going to choose less. Okay. And that last one was what, Murray? I believe Murray and the points. Type that one in real quick. And this, so we can have 3 of them for you to show you an example of how you would input these into your list of games, and also show you the calculations of how it's going to be profitable. So again, that was over 19.5 points. So we'll put this one in. We'll say more. And here you go. This is going to calculate it for you. So if you had an entry of $20, you're going to win $100. And so you place that entry, hit that button, and boom, away you go. Certainly you can back out if you wanted to delete some of these. You do have to hit the exact number in these cases. So some of the flex games and some of the other strategies and games can allow you to miss one and still have some payouts. But this is the way to do it. This is the way to get started. And it's really a cool tool. But using the mathematical edges at OddsJam to get the data, get the selections, then come back here and input this at PrizePicks is the way to go. So hopefully this is a very helpful strategy to use for you. All right, guys, there's a quick tour and a quick tutorial about some of the things you're going to want to know when you get involved with PrizePicks. It's mathematically very profitable. I know Alex has a ton of videos on the profits and all the picks he's done, but conceptually, using OddsJam with PrizePicks, whether you're doing the 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 picks options, and it's just simply a moneymaker. I mean, using the tools to help you make the wise selections based on math is really the way to go. I want to remind you there's a free 7-day trial at OddsJam. Their links are down below for that if you want to use OddsJam and all the positive EV pages and betting tools that it offers. Take advantage of that. And as always, thanks for stopping by.